basically, I'm complicated. I have a hard time taking the easy way.
Hi guys, this is Obsidian coming at you today. I'm sporting my Which School shirt, if you can see it. WhичSchool.com. Very good. I'm here today to talk to you about a couple of different things. I want to say that I'm so grateful for the responses and the crazy, epidemic that my Sarah Palin video has reached. It's amazing to me, and I'm so glad that so many people have responded well to that. I was just very much speaking as the words came to me, as I am doing now. I don't write things out, so I'm very glad that that went over very well. On a sad note, though, I'm surprised that I'm one of the few people who are outly speaking about this. I mean, the elections are coming up. We get less than a month or so now, and there hasn't been the kind of outrage that I expected. I'm very surprised that there aren't more pagans and more witches and more people coming out and publicly saying, hey, this is wrong and I will not take it. It shocks me, although I am realizing that as being a very public and open pagan, I'm kind of a rare thing. So I guess maybe that has a lot to do with it. Secrecy is a huge part of the faith, although I believe my views on that are very different than most people. I was speaking with a group today on my views of that, and actually a lot of people agreed with me when I pointed out how I felt about it, and that was that people fear what they don't understand. And so yes, there are a lot of parts about the faith that should be secret, but at the same time, if you are able to be open and public with your faith and say, I'm open and honest, and you can ask me any questions, I'm not a scary person, boo, less people will be scared of it. If they understand it and even have a better understanding of what it is, less people will be scared of the faith, because people fear what they don't know, and if there's knowledge there's no fear, and then there's no reason to attack. So I encourage everybody out there in YouTube and MySpace, please let's rally together and let's tell people that we do not want Sarah Palin to represent us, or Tom McCain, although I do feel like the poor guy is a patsy. He's just a figurehead that's only going to be there for a year or two and for her to take over, And, God, I don't even know if he's going to survive the election. He looks like a dead man walking, poor guy. Doesn't even look like he's right in the brain. He just looks like a puppet. Anyway, I just want everybody to come together and make sure you vote. Come out and vote. This election is so important. Come out and vote. Unfortunately, the voter registration deadline has already passed, at least in the state of Missouri, most likely in every other state. So if you're not registered to vote, at this point you probably will not be able to register to vote. So shame on you. Shame on you if you have not registered to vote. It's a sick, sad thing that you cannot do that, unless there's some major extenuating circumstances that prevented you from doing it. Otherwise, shame on you. I'm serious. That's a bad, sad, horrible thing. But those of you who voted, go out and do it. That's one thing that shocked and surprised and inspired me about the Obama campaign. Okay, when the early, when he first came out, I was like, I don't know, I never heard of him before. I was more of a Hillary supporter, although I didn't like some of the things that she was doing and saying. I hadn't heard anything about him, and I had been familiar with her. But as his campaign has gone on, and the fact that he's stuck to the high road, and that he's very much stuck to, being polite and not going negative. And then the whole voteforchange.com blew me away. Okay, here this man is saying, you don't have to vote for me, but go register. He's got a whole website set up that blew me away, because what he is saying is he is reaching out to the youth, okay? Because the Republican Party, the grand old, and I mean as an old fogey party, okay, they think that we, the youth of America, and I consider myself a youth even though I'm getting up in my late 20s. Anyway, still consider myself part of the youth of America. And the old fogies think that we, the youth, do not care. That we are spoiled, rotten teenagers, for lack of a better word, that don't care, that we're only out to party and have fun, and you know what, let's go prove them wrong. Let's prove them wrong. Let's prove them that we care. Let's have record voter turnout for the 18 to 25-year-old range. Let's do it. Let's prove them wrong. Let's prove all those senior citizens in the old folks' home that hate young people because we play our music too loud, and we're too radical, and we dress slutty. You know, let's prove them wrong. Let's prove them that we have brains in our head, and that we're not just out to coat and party all the time. Hell, we'll kick it and have some real fun. Ain't saying that, but I'm saying that when the time comes to it, and there's something important, that we do it, and we do it for real. So, that's basically my Palin witch Obama rant. You know, I'm really, really surprised that there are not more pagans speaking out against this. There are a lot of videos showing her, you know, her getting prayed for by, you know, the pastor, the Assemblies of God in Wycelia, but there's not a lot of pagans that are openly saying, "Oh my God, do not let this woman win," you know. And again, that's really shocked me that I'm, you know, one of the few people that are saying, as a pagan and as a witch, do not let this happen, you know, as a, you know, that I am completely appalled and disgusted by this woman. So, those are my thoughts on that subject, and I just wanted to share them with you, so thank you for listening. Talk to you later.